Man, I don't like this channel. Well, hello there everybody and welcome back to episode number 3 on the Craft Gang server. And in the between episodes I have been very busy with the village breeders because I couldn't get it to work. I don't know what went wrong. You saw the design I made in the last episode. So that was just 2 villages in here and some beds on the backside here, but it just didn't work. So eventually I decided to just change the complete design of this because, well, I got annoyed. So now we've got a pickup system there. So when this villager here tries to give food to the other villager behind the glass here, it will get picked up by the minecart hoppers there. And then it's gonna go to that dropper right there. There's a clock on the back side of that, so it shoots them out to those guys. Then the baby will drop down, go into the baby separator here. That's pretty much the same as it was, so they float underneath there. There's actually one underneath there right now, you can see. And when they grow up, they will poke their head up into that water stream, so they will swim up, go over the top of this and end up here, so we can pick them up with the minecart. So this part seems to work now, but I had to carpet everything up. I had to dig a way bigger hole than I initially planned on, and it was a whole lot of work. But yeah, I'm happy this works now. And now that my village breeder is finally done, oh hello there little bee. The first thing I want to do is build an iron farm, because for every farm we're going to build afterwards, we are going to need a whole lot of iron. And for that, I'm going to need a whole lot of carpet. So I'm going to do some carpet collecting. And we're going to need some slabs. We're going to need some rails. We're going to need a whole lot of stuff. So let me get some stuff together. By the way, Skipalicious delivered our elytra. Isn't it beautiful? He did die. That's not a good thing, but we've got an elytra. So maybe we're going to do some flying later on. We went over to Skips and bought some sugar bugs. We got 3 of them for 8 diamonds, which seems like a pretty fair deal to me. And I've also went ahead and just collected some items I'm gonna need to build the iron farm. So we're gonna take the sugar bugs and head off to the village district and start the iron farm. This is the area I chose to build my iron farm. As you can see, it's quite close to the breeder here. But seeing as it's gonna be up in the sky, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I hope. Anyway, the first thing I'm gonna do is make the killing chambers down here, because those are just gonna be on the ground floor. And it also means that it's way easier to just build up than to start up there and then line everything up down here. It's getting night, I need to sleep. There you go. But yeah, I'm just gonna start it off. And ideally I will do a time lapse of this. But seeing as replay mode hasn't updated yet, I'm just gonna check in with you when I have some more progress. Well, okay, it turns out that my village breeder wasn't fixed. So I had to change it all up again. Place the beds here. I'll also remove the roof here. Cost me a lot of time in villages to find the problem. Oh, yeah, and I've also put a lightning rod here. I can safely say that it's now finally working. Now we can finally fix our iron farm. Killing chambers are done, yes. As you can see, it's pretty ugly at the moment. I'm considering when it's done, just building a tower around it or something. Yeah, we got the killing chambers done. The golems are gonna drop down on either side. We're gonna have 2 spawning setups, villages, whatever, up there. And then this is the actual killing part. I haven't put in the lava yet because I know for a fact when I'm up there I am gonna fall down and I don't want to end up in the lava. So we're gonna do that last. And then we just got some hoppers down there feeding into a double chest so we can pick up the loots. But yeah, I'm gonna go up there now and I will see you guys in a bit. And I've built it. Iron farm is done. Well, not completely done. But the building part of it is done. So let me just quickly get up there. Oh, hello, Mr. Fox. I don't know where he keeps coming from, but he keeps showing up. Funny little Mr. Fox. So this is the little box that the zombie is gonna be in, and he's gonna be named. And he's gonna be pressed up against those trapdoors and jumping. And that's our villager cell. And it's exactly the same on the other side. I've just copied it. So on this side, you got the villagers in here. And they will make eye contact with the zombie who's right there. And they will spawn in the golems. Now, this is the only actual spawn platform of the golems. And you might think it's a little bit small, but it forces the spawns to happen in this little area. And because they spawn here, they can see the zombie. They will aggro to it, try to catch it, jump onto this trapdoor and fall straight down. And because they have forward momentum, they will always end up in the water down there. And the same goes for the other side. So all that's left now is put villagers in their little holes here. And get two zombies to put in the middle there. And also put lava in. I think I'm gonna do the zombies last. Because when I put those in, they will almost immediately start spawning. Let's go. To get things started, I need to go back to my base. Along the way, I got attacked by some blazes, but I handled them easy, as well as the skeleton who ambushed me at the portal. All thanks to my new bow I made at our skelly grinder. I had to create some powered and normal rails to cart the villages up. And when I came back, I decided to make a little box so I could more easily drop the villagers into their little holes. And I made a bridge up so I could connect all the rails. But when I catapulted the villager up, I quickly discovered that my ideas didn't work. After some trial and error, I managed to do it right and get all the villagers in place. After becoming a pro at jumping in large bodies of water and dying a few times, I got myself some name tags and decided to make a big platform for the zombies to spawn on. I went to the nether and collect some lava for the killing chamber, but after dueling a skeleton and no zombie spawned, I decided to tear it all down and rebuild the bridge I had just destroyed. I also made the zombie trap so I could lure them in. After waiting for the sun to go down, I had no problems getting two zombies that were able to pick things up. And immediately after sleeping, the golem started to spawn. Yay! Alright everybody, we've got an iron farm. As you can see, I've been grinding for the iron golem head. Let's go into statistics real quick. Where is it? The iron golem there. I killed 31 of them and they only managed to kill me once, so that's good. And I'm gonna need that head for a shop we're gonna build in the near future. I think you guys can figure out what we're gonna sell there. But anyway, the iron farm is done. I'm very happy about it. I'm not gonna do the building around it today. I'm gonna leave that for another day. I'm probably gonna go AFK here overnight to get some more iron because you can never have enough iron. And then I'm gonna work on the storage for our mob grinders. Has anyone ever told you that you're beautiful? I love this face. Well, I've been AFK overnight and you guys aren't gonna believe this. It's completely full up. I did realize though that after an hour of AFKing, I made a huge mistake, or two actually. I made some sticky pistons. And I also created a few two daylight sensors, and I made this little contraption on the top of here, and that makes it so that every time it's night, the zombies don't have line of sight with the villagers anymore. And that means that the villagers actually go to sleep at night. And I don't know why, but in this configuration, the villagers need to sleep. Otherwise, it will just stop working after a few days. And I also forgot to put a slab on top of here in case there's thunder, so they won't turn into witches. And it appears that somebody has been busy using my breeder to get some trades going, I guess. Even got some notification on there. I think it was Firi who did this. Let's see what the traits are. It's got arrow of slow falling. That's nice. Sharpness 4, pretty useless. Mending. Oh, look. That makes me happy. He's got a mending villager out here. Breathing at 3 even. Nice, nice. Fire aspect 1. Unbreaking 3. Nice, so we got unbreaking and mending right here. And this is efficiency 5 for 62. It's pretty darn expensive. I can zombify if I want, but I don't like to do the zombifying part. Yeah, I've already said in Discord that this might be moved / replaced because, well, if I'm gonna do a big trading hall, I want everything in one place. This is a really nice setup Firi has made here to just get trading started. And that means I can finally make myself a pickaxe with mending and unbreaking on it. I can also put it on my elytra, so we can take that flight I promised earlier. But for now, I'm just gonna quickly head back to my iron farm, grab all the iron I need so I can make all the hoppers I need, and start on storage system for the XP farm. Yeah, I forgot. Storage system. It was at this point that my recording software just gave out and decided to record a still screen instead of actual footage. But yeah, Dusha already did a lot of work down here, so I just decided to expand on what she did instead of replacing everything. So first off, we put in the storage. Well, the storage is in and all the redstone is done. Dusha is having fun with some ice. I don't know. She's a little bit crazy sometimes. We decided to put the chest all along the wall here. In redstone wise, it's not that exciting to be honest. Just got rows of hoppers feeding into this item filter here. Got one for arrows, we got one for bones, and we got one for rotten flesh. I just used the rotten flesh as the filter. And then we got one row for the overflow, and everything that's not getting sorted will get destroyed here. I've had to be a little bit creative with how I went about the item distribution, and I eventually went for a dropper going into a water stream that's going all underneath here, and then heading into the bubble elevator along here. And we had to take a little trip to get some ice, so that's nice too. But all that's left now is to decorate it, so me and Dusha will have a conversation about that and see how we're gonna decorate it. So this is actually the second time I'm showing this bit on camera, but this time I'm fairly sure it's gonna make it into the video. So Dusha did a lot of work here. When I came here to do the storage and stuff, she already made this platform and she made this tunnel downstairs. I think it looks really nice. I also decided that I wanted to stay in her block palette and not try and add stuff or just completely remove stuff. So if we head down here, this is the big stairs with all the bushes in there. She got some lighting in there, and this is the part where my additions start to show up. So I added this part here because this wall was a little bit bland, and I've decorated this whole part here. I've also done this little bit here. Blueberries and steam here. Because she thought it looked a little bit flat and she wanted me to add something. So I did this. Yeah, the storage is still here. We've got some shroom lights under there for some lighting. And we got some leaves there. Some wood behind that to give a little bit of depth. The middle one we left it open because we got the crafting bench there. And now we're sorting everything out here. As you can see, we already got a lot of stuff. I think we destroyed 4 or 5 times as much when we destroyed the initial storage to get this together. So this farm is amazing. And then on this side, we added some tinted glass so we can see the zombies and the skeletons come down. I thought that was a nice touch. And I've added a chest here in case you pick up items from here. Then you can just throw them in there and they will get sorted anyway. And I just did that by connecting that chest up with hoppers to hopper down there. Yeah, I think it's pretty amazing how this place turned out. We got a nice place now to get some XP, do some mending, do some enchanting if you want. I'm happy. You too? So back at my base, and we're about 15 minutes into the episode right now. And we've got the flight of the first elytra planned. So that's gonna be the last part of the episode. That's my backside. Professional Minecrafter, everyone. But yeah, I think we're gonna do one more farm. So I'm gonna head back to the village district. And I'm probably gonna do melon and pumpkin farm. You also may have noticed that my audio changed a bit, especially the volume. I'm still tweaking this, so please let me know in the comments which you preferred, this one or the one at the start of the episode. So let's head off to the village district. Back at the village district, and I just want to go through the playing a little bit with you. You've got the iron farm on that side. It's gonna go get a tower around it. You've got the village breeder over here. And I kind of want all the farms to go around in kind of a semicircle and all just facing inward. So you get like town square here. And then the village trader is probably either gonna go on that side or on that side. I don't think it's gonna be that side because there's a pretty big ravine over there. The main trading complex is probably either gonna go on that side or maybe even on this side where Firi already made this and then just built it there already. Got a design for the trading hall. Yeah, we're gonna make a decision on that a little bit later. We're gonna start off with a melon and pumpkin farm. I'm just gonna build it right in this area somewhere, probably. Okay, so I made a decision. The village breeder is right here, and what we are going to do is make the melon pumpkin farm on this side, right over here. Then the wheat farm is going to go next to that. Opposite of that are going to be the carrot and the potato farm next to each other. And then the trading complex is going to go on that side. So you get like this rounded shape here. And then this big tower in the background there for the iron farm. I think that's a good idea. So let me just get started on clearing some land. I decided to build it here, and as you can see I already made a little blueprint, so it becomes easier for me to build it. And I think this is a perfect spot. It's a little bit offset from that, and there's enough space on that side to build a wheat farm there if I want to. Yeah, okay, let's build this thing. Rails are in. Unloading station is also done. Farmland is in. Pistons and observers are in. Redstone is in. And it's done. Well, not completely. Design wise, I just left it plain and simple. I've got a little staircase here so I can get up here and turn the whole thing off with that lever there. And I want to get all the farms in and get like a universal style really. Or I'm gonna decorate everything. It's already producing stuff. That's our melon and pumpkin farm. But while I'm here, I wanna do, because I said we were gonna have a fly. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need some books. So that's 12 and that's 36. So I should have enough emeralds with me. I do, but I need books. Do we have any books here? So we're gonna do the next best thing and just buy a bookshelf. Oop. Thank you. This guy. We got the mending book. We got the unbreaking book. We're gonna head to XP grinder now, and I will combine the books, put them on my elytra, and then we're gonna have a little flyby. I got my elytra on. Looking good. I got my rockets. Looking good. Let's go. Yes. Woohoo. Finally. I love flying in Minecraft. It's such a good mechanic. It works perfectly, and time to enchant it because I don't want to lose it. I don't even think I'm gonna give this a different name. I'm just gonna leave it like this. It has its own story, right? Yes. I gave my life for this. Maybe add some... Yeah, that's perfect. Let's just take a quick look from up top how our base is looking. Oh, I really like this. Oh, you look at that. Now I know what you guys are thinking. We were just gonna do a flyby, right? Well, I thought as long as we're here, I can just as well take a look inside. It's a beautiful place. He used a lot of different textures and a lot of different colors in here. He used some new blocks with the deep slate here. Just really cozy feeling inside here. And I also really like the way he used calcite on his tower there. There's some pretty hard to get blocks in there for a starter base. Like, I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest. But yeah, everybody, I think I'm gonna call the episode right there. I apologize, it's a bit of a shorter one than usual. But I'm not feeling a bit under the weather, so it's better for me to just go and grind stuff out for the next episode than to continue recording right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything we did in this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! I heard a villager in here. Hear that? Where is he? Yeah, I knew... oh, I'm falling down. Is he down here? Wait a minute. Well, he's not down here. I need to go on a investigation. I can hear you. There you are. How did you get in here? Hello there, mister. Think you know what's coming up next. Bye-bye.